Hello Internet, my name is Connor and I'll be showing you my Amiibo collection one wave at a time. Next up is Wave 3. Here we have the Galactic Goddess, I guess, but here's Rosalina from the Super Mario series, one of the rare Amiibos, a store exclusive to Target. It's very hard to find now, but with the recent restocks, hopefully more people are able to get her. But here in the US, the restocks are pretty minimal. All you see on store shelves here are like Mario and Pikachu. But really like the Luma, her dress, very detailed. The only problem is the little stand is a little more obvious than what it should be, but other than that, very good figure. Next up, we have Bowser from the Super Mario series. Bowser's been in the Mario series since 1985, which is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. But anywho, back to the figure. This figure looks pretty nice. The little scale detail on his skin. Can get a little boss side with Bowser, but he looks pretty good like this. Let's see. The little shading on his legs. His shell is pretty shiny. Spikes, really good. One of the better Amiibos, but there we go. Here's Bowser, looking very nice. Next up, we have Lucario from the Pokemon series. The second Pokemon figure that came out. It was a Toys R Us exclusive. Unfortunately, I was not able to get my hands on them at first, but funny story. So, my grandmother got a hold of them, and so I ended up getting this bad boy through my grandmother, which I thanked her very heavily for, because at the time, I think still now, Lucario is going for like $40 on eBay, and I really try hard not to pay the scalpers. But yeah, here's Lucario. I don't get why there's a stand here, but there we go. Next up, we have Toon Link, and The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. So Toon Link was one of the first Amiibo I got from Wave 3. I got them at my local Toys R Us when Toys R Us released them early. But very nice figure. They nailed Toon Link. His face is great. The shield. Hold on, focus. Focus. Come on. That was really good. It is amazing. Obviously, it was hand painted. There, you can get a better look at it now. But the Master Sword is good. The sheath on the back is amazing. There's a little texture on him. But yeah, there you go. There's Toon Link. Next up, we have Sheik from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time in her Twilight Princess version, even though that never existed. But they have modeled her for to match the other Zelda characters in Smash Bros. Very nice pattern on her chest. P.S. Spoiler alert, this is Zelda in disguise. Stand is actually pretty fine. I'm pretty fine with it. It's hidden, so it's pretty good. The Sheik looks very good. The texture details, a little scaly, back the knife. Ponytail is actually not that flimsy. Pretty stable, actually. And then the face. Let's see the face. Come on, focus. I guess it doesn't want to focus. I only have one hand right now, but here is Sheik. Next up, we have the Ike Amiibo figure from Fire Emblem. So Ike, I got from GameStop from pre-order, and was very fortunate to not have mine delayed. But Ike is very detailed. I mean, look at his chest and everything. The shirt, little linings. The sword is a little bit rough, but I'm not sure if that's intentional. The armor is amazing. If you look at it closely. So there's the armor. And we'll spin around. Back of the cape. Nice little emblem. And then I was fortunate enough to not get a too derpy face. Pretty nice face. Hold on. No, it doesn't want to focus. So, there we go. There's Ike. Next up, we have Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. Shulk was a GameStop exclusive, very rare right now. One of the rarest amiibo. He is a super detailed figure, which is a shame because everyone should be able to get him, but nope, Nintendo decided to make him rare. But, which sort of makes sense. Not many people know who Shulk is. His face is very nice, one of the best human faces. The Monado is really, really nice. The shirt, the little details, the hoodie. I love the shirt and paint detail, and pants, not paint details. The hair is textured. So, yeah, there's Shulk. Next up, we have a third-party star, being Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the easier amiibos for me to get. I lined up at Toys R Us, I don't remember the date, but I remember King Dedede, Mega Man, Sonic, and Ike were coming out that day. And I ended up, my Toys R Us got 2 King Dededes, 4 Sonics, and 4 Mega Mans. I was second in line, so I was fortunate enough to get them. And no Ike, so I couldn't get Ike. As I previously stated, I got him from GameStop. But here's Sonic the Hedgehog. Bit of a shame the modern Sonic games are not as good as the classic Sonic games. Yes, I've played Sonic. Just the fact of having a Nintendo-owned figure of Sonic the Hedgehog is really cool. With little souls right there. Stand would have been nice to avoid, but once again, pretty unavoidable with these. So yeah, there's Sonic the Hedgehog. Next up, we have Mega Man from the Mega Man series. Mega Man is owned by Capcom and is a third-party star, but one of the best amiibo by far. Very shiny. You know, one of my friends is a huge fan of Mega Man. You know who you are. But here is, his face is very good, very blank expression, but that's who Mega Man is. Not very pronounced. There's the Mega Buster. The back I have a little bit of glue right there, but I guess it's fine. So yeah, there's Mega Man. Super fighting robot. Next up, we have the main villain of the Kirby series. Pretty hard to call him that. He's not really a villain now. He's sort of a villain sometimes, sort of Kirby's friend at other times. But he, nonetheless, King Dedede is by far, the best amiibo so far. Very consistent, very cartoony. There's a little texture on his stomach. The only problem with him is only with mine. Is that there's a little mark on his eye. And that's pretty much the only gripe I have with this figure, and that's only on mine. But the hammer is really good. Focus. There we go. The back of him has a little logo. I have no idea what that means. Haven't played many Kirby games, but I can appreciate it. The eyes are perfect, not derpy. Very nice figure. Very like the lining. I love the little, I guess, Santa cap. Not really. But yeah, here's King Dedede. Here is the last amiibo of Wave 3, Meta Knight, the Best Buy exclusive. I did not get on launch day. I actually got a very good deal though on Amazon. I found one for for the standard price, $12.99. From not from Amazon though. It was from a third-party seller, so he was very nice to do that. But here's a sword. His wingspan is huge. Next up, the last amiibo of Wave 3, the Best Buy exclusive, and very hard to find amiibo, Meta Knight. He actually got recently restocked. He's not that hard anymore, but still pretty hard to find. He is one of the better amiibo as well. His wingspan is huge, especially for his actual size in game. But there's his sword, his mask. I don't like the little dirt stuff. I know they're trying to we're going for a weathered look, but some of the Meta Knight amiibo didn't come out too well. Mine's looks pretty good. Love the big yellow eyes, the big sword, the back. Not much going on with Meta Knight's back though. Love the little gauntlets. So yeah, here's Meta Knight, the last Wave 3 amiibo.